Before we dive into the spine-chilling tale of the Bell Witch, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support keeps us going and helps us bring more haunting histories to you. In the annals of American folklore, few tales arouse the spine-chilling intrigue that the Bell Witch does. This spectral figure, woven into the rich tapestry of southern United States folklore, is a name that sends shivers down the spine of even the bravest among us. Hailing from the verdant landscapes of Tennessee, the legend of the Bell Witch is a tale steeped in mystery, terror, and an uncanny sense of the unknown. The story, as it goes, revolves around the Bell family, who in the early 19th century found themselves embroiled in a supernatural encounter that defied reason and explanation. The family, led by the patriarch John Bell, was of a respectable stature in the community, well known among the townsfolk of Adams, Tennessee. However, their peaceful existence was soon to be shattered by an entity that would etch their name in the of American folklore. This entity, known as the Bell Witch, was not a witch in the traditional sense. Neither a broom-riding hag nor a spell-casting sorceress, the Bell Witch was far more insidious. An unseen presence, it inflicted a reign of terror on the Bell family, tormenting them with a series of inexplicable events put the fear of the unknown into the hearts of all who heard their tale. Accounts from the time tell of strange noises, physical attacks, and even manifestations of the entity itself. The Bell family, and indeed the entire community, was gripped by fear and uncertainty, their lives turned upside down by this spectral terror. Yet despite numerous attempts to understand and combat the entity, the Bell Witch remained an enigma, her true nature hidden in the shadows of the unknown. The story of the Bell Witch is a tale of torment, terror, and mystery that continues to captivate and confuse even today. As we delve deeper into this tale, remember, truth can often be stranger than fiction, and in the case of the Bell Witch, it's a truth that continues to echo through the ages, a chilling reminder of the mysteries that lie just beyond our understanding. The year was 1804, when the Bell family settled in the Red River, Tennessee, oblivious to the horror that awaited them. The Bells were a hard-working, God-fearing family, led by John Bell, a prosperous farmer and plantation owner, and his wife, Lucy. They were the proud parents of 9 children, each one a testament to their strong familial bond. The Bells moved from North Carolina, seeking a fresh start in the fertile lands of Tennessee. They were immediately welcomed by the community, their reputation as honest, hard-working folks preceding them. They quickly established themselves, their farm flourishing under John Bell's diligent hand, their family growing and thriving in their new home. Life was peaceful, idyllic even. The Bell children, ranging from the eldest son Jesse to the youngest daughter Betsy, played freely on the sprawling plantation, their laughter echoing through the fields. Lucy Bell, a woman of grace and kindness, was the heart of the family, her love and warmth radiating throughout their home. John Bell, a respected member of the community, was known for his integrity and his commitment to his family. His word was his bond, and he was admired for his strong character and his tireless work ethic. The Bells were living the American dream, their hard work and dedication rewarded with prosperity and peace. The family's idyllic existence was a beacon of hope and prosperity. The Bells were beloved and respected, their contribution to the community immeasurable. They were the epitome of the American pioneer spirit, their lives a testament to the rewards of hard work and determination. But as the years passed, whispers of a strange presence began to permeate the community. The Bells, once the embodiment of tranquility and peace, found themselves at the heart of these whispers. The family, once so full of life and joy, were beginning to sense an unseen terror creeping into their lives. But as the Bell family soon discovered, tranquility was to be short-lived. In 1817, an invisible terror began to cast its dark shadow over the Bell homestead. A peaceful Tennessee farm found itself ensnared in the grip of an unseen force, the genesis of what would later be known as the Bell Witch haunting. The first signs of this supernatural presence were subtle, almost benign. The family would observe peculiar animals around their property, creatures that seemed out of place, even unnatural. An eerie black dog with glowing eyes, a bird of unusual size. These sightings, while unsettling, were just the beginning of a series of increasingly chilling incidents. As days turned into weeks, the family started to hear inexplicable sounds. A soft, almost inaudible knocking on the doors and walls of their home. Gentle rapping sounds that would grow louder and more persistent, disrupting the quiet serenity of their rural life. The knocks gave way to scratching and gnawing sounds, as if some creature was trying to claw its way inside. Yet each time they would investigate, they found nothing. But what started as disconcerting noises soon escalated into a more terrifying phenomenon. The unseen entity became bolder, more aggressive. Family members would wake up to find their bed covers torn off, their pillows thrown across the room. They would feel invisible hands tugging at their clothes, slapping their faces, pulling their hair. The entity seemed to take a particular interest in the youngest daughter, Betsy, subjecting her to relentless physical attacks. Despite their best efforts to understand and combat this entity, the Bell family found themselves powerless against its wrath. Their once peaceful home had become a stage for inexplicable, terrifying occurrences, a playground for an unseen tormentor. The dawn of the hauntings had begun in earnest, and the Bell family's life would never be the same. The Bell family was now at the mercy of an unseen entity, their home transformed into a house of horrors. This was just the beginning of a haunting that would last for years, a haunting that would become one of the most famous in American history. As the hauntings escalated, a chilling voice echoed through the Bell home, adding a new layer of terror. Imagine it, the once subtle and almost invisible presence now gaining a voice that would curdle blood and set the heart thundering. It began as but a faint whisper, barely audible. A soft rustling like leaves against the window pane, but like a seed in fertile soil, it grew, it evolved. The soft whispering swelled into an eerie hum, and then into a cacophonous chorus of disembodied voices, each more terrifying than the last. The entity that had once been a mere annoyance had now morphed into a monstrous presence. Its voice, once a soft murmur, was now a booming echo that reverberated through the very foundations of the Bell household. It was this voice that gave the entity its name, the Bell Witch, a name that would be etched into the annals of history, synonymous with fear and the unexplainable. Not just a name, but an identity, a persona that would be the stuff of nightmares for generations to come. The Bell Witch was not just a silent spectator anymore. It interacted with the family, its voice thick with menace and malice. It recited their secrets, their fears, their sins. It knew them, it knew all about them, and it used this knowledge to torment them. The once safe haven of their home was now a theatre of terror, with the Bell Witch as the puppet master, pulling the strings, manipulating their lives. And so the once quiet Bell home was filled with an ominous voice, a voice that was neither human nor spirit, a voice from the shadows, a voice that whispered in the dead of night, that laughed in the face of their terror, that sang lullabies of dread. The voice was a constant, a relentless tormentor, a reminder of their powerless state. The voice of the Bell Witch became a nightmarish soundtrack to the Bell family's life. In the year 1820, the Bell Witch claimed its most significant victim, the family patriarch, John Bell. In the twilight of his life, John Bell began to suffer from a mysterious and debilitating illness. His affliction was marked by seizures, difficulty swallowing, and periods of unconsciousness. In a cruel twist of fate, he could not even find solace in sleep, as his nights were plagued by relentless choking spells. All the while, the Bell Witch revelled in his suffering, often heard laughing in delight at his torment. For those who bore witness, it was a harrowing spectacle. A man once robust and full of life, now reduced to a shell of his former self, his vitality sapped by an unseen tormentor. The local doctor was left baffled, unable to diagnose the cause of his condition or suggest a cure. His family, helpless and desolated, could only watch as their patriarch slowly withered away. The day of John Bell's death was one of eerie silence. The witch's laughter, which had once echoed through the halls of the Bell home, was replaced by an unsettling quiet. It was as if the entity itself was taking a moment to revel in its victory. But the witch's silence was short-lived. At John Bell's funeral, the mourners were subjected to a chilling spectacle. As they bid their final farewell, The air was filled with the witch's laughter and a voice singing a gleeful song of victory. The community was left shocked and terrified. The Bell Witch had not only claimed the life of John Bell, but had also celebrated his death with a chilling audacity. It was a stark reminder of the entity's malevolent power and a chilling message to anyone who dared to question its might. With John Bell's death, the Bell Witch had claimed its victory. The patriarch's demise marked a grim chapter in the haunting tale of the Bell Witch, a chapter where the entity's malevolence was laid bare for all to see, leaving an indelible mark on the annals of supernatural history. Even after John Bell's death, the terror of the Bell Witch did not end. It was as if the witch's thirst for torment was not quenched by a single life. The unseen spectre continued its hauntings, casting a long, eerie shadow over the Bell family and their homestead. The aftermath of John Bell's demise was fraught with inexplicable incidents, chilling whispers and unseen terrors. The Bell Witch was said to have visited the homestead regularly, its spectral voice resonating through the halls and its invisible presence felt in the chilling gusts that swept through the rooms. But its reign of terror did not remain confined to the Bell residence. The witch, it seems, had a penchant for prophecies. It foretold its return in 7 years' time, a prediction that was met with dread and apprehension by the Bell family and their neighbours. True to its word, the witch returned, its presence as unnerving as ever, its voice echoing through the Bell's homestead once again. Fast forward to the present day, and the Bell Witch continues to capture the imagination of people far and wide. Its tale has transcended the boundaries of the small town of Adams, Tennessee, and become a part of American folklore. The Bell Witch's legacy has infiltrated popular culture, inspiring books, movies, and even music. From Richard Powell's Red River to the Hollywood horror flick An American Haunting, the Bell Witch has found its way into the hearts and minds of people the world over. This enduring interest in the Bell Witch is perhaps a testament to our fascination with the unknown, the unexplained, and the supernatural. It is a reminder that there are forces at play that we may never fully comprehend, and mysteries that continue to perplex us. The Bell Witch remains a captivating piece of American folklore, its story echoing through the centuries. Its legacy endures, an enigma wrapped in a mystery, a chilling reminder of a past that continues to haunt the present. The tale of the Bell Witch raises many questions that remain unanswered. As we delve deeper into this enigma, we find ourselves standing at the crossroads of history, folklore, and the inexplicable, where countless theories vie for dominance. One of the most prevalent theories suggests the Bell Witch phenomenon was nothing more than an elaborate hoax. Skeptics argue that the entire tale could have been a ruse, a product of vivid imaginations, or perhaps even a scheme for profit, as the story has undoubtedly drawn countless visitors to Adams, Tennessee over the years. This theory has its merits, as no concrete evidence has ever been found to substantively prove the existence of the Bell Witch. However, the sheer volume of first-hand accounts and the consistency of the details across these testimonies lend an eerie credibility to the tale that's hard to dismiss. On the other end of the spectrum, we have theories firmly rooted in the supernatural. These theories hinge on the belief that the Bell Witch was a genuine entity, a malevolent spirit or demon whose sole purpose was to torment the Bell family. This explanation certainly aligns with the chilling accounts of the haunting, from the disembodied voice to the physical attacks on John Bell and his daughter Betsy. However, it's important to remember that these accounts were relayed in a time when superstition often eclipsed scientific understanding. The supernatural theory, while undeniably fascinating, lacks the empirical evidence that many modern skeptics demand. Then there are the psychological explanations. Some propose that the Bell Witch was a manifestation of mass hysteria, a psychological phenomenon where collective illusions of threats spread through a population. Others suggest that the Bell Witch could be an example of poltergeist activity, often associated with a person under emotional or psychological stress, which in this case could have been Betsy Bell. These theories provide a more rational perspective, attempting to explain the phenomenon through the lens of human psychology. However, like the other theories, they too fall short of providing a definitive answer. Despite the myriad of theories, the truth about the Bell Witch remains shrouded in mystery. Each explanation, while plausible in its own right, fails to fully encapsulate the sheer complexity and enduring intrigue of this historical enigma. The Bell Witch, whether a tale of horror or a historical mystery, continues to haunt the collective imagination, a chilling reminder of the unknown lurking in the shadows of history. Before we end this haunting journey, a small request. If you've been captivated by the tale of the Bell Witch and found yourself intrigued by the mysteries we've explored, please hit the like button. Your support fuels our quest to bring you more such enigmatic tales from the shadows of history. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future investigations. Each like, each subscription, each notification bell hit brings us one step closer to unearthing more stories that have been lost to time, waiting to be discovered and shared. Thank you for your support. Remember, the world is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Stay curious, stay brave, and who knows, you might just be the next to stumble upon a piece of forgotten history.